grind is out to see the song. We'll be making these tunes until the weed is gone. We sonic boom, keep the metaphor going. From the farm to the lab, but you already know it. Another season from the seed to the bong. It's a never-ending cycle, so we never stop growing. Check the style, y'all, I've never been a clone. Cali dad, I got a style on my own. I live in the forest, no shortage on trees. Got a jar in every drawer full of foliage. OG, cooling with my homies on a Saturday. Up in the studio, no matter what the forecast. Gotta let the angels out, don't listen to iconoclast. Put on the boombox, turn up the speed.
Hey, what's up, guys? I know you're waiting on the new reaction from Raw Detroit to see how I feel and how I think about the current new offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it out like this, guys. Look, the Detroit Lions have never did anything that the fans want. The fans want this, they're going to do the opposite. And it's always been that way in Detroit, and it's always probably going to be that way. Anytime the fans have put out names or said somebody that they would love to come to be a part of the Detroit Lions organization, it never happens. I don't care if it's via the draft. I don't care if it's going out and getting a head coach or a offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator. It really doesn't matter. The Detroit Lions are going to always have it in their mind to go out there and to do what they think is best for the Detroit Lions. Not that the fans are bird brains and we don't know anything, but they just figure that we're going to handle this, and you guys keep coming to the games and paying to come to games and come and seeing this mediocre team year in and year out, and you keep paying all the parking lot and all the tickets for the game and the merchandise and stuff like that, and you keep doing those things. We're going to handle the office work. And when it comes to this right here, I know a lot of us is not familiar with this guy. It's kind of crazy because I'm in the AZ area, and I don't really know. I never really, because the Cardinals have not really been good. I mean, when I look at their offense, I know that they got potential. I mean, what's the name? He put up some good numbers this year. The wide receiver, Mike Wilson. Jacoby Brissett came in and did an awesome job after Kyler Murray got hurt. James Conner went down early with the, a broken ankle or something like that. And then Marvin Harrison got hurt as well. So you really couldn't see the full potential of the offense, really. And we know that Trey McBride is a dog. He's one of the best young tight ends in the league. And I think he just broke a record for the most receptions this year. Receptions or yards, one of them. But Drew Petzing, I really don't know too much about his offense. I do know that he likes to run the football. I do know that he does like to run the football. But and he likes to get the tight end incorporated into the offense as well. So that's a big, huge plus for a guy like Sam Laporta or any other tight end that we may have on this team. Sometimes I think they like to play the two tight end sets, things of that nature. But at the same time, the Detroit Lions are never going to go out and get who you think that they should go get. I know a lot of us wanted Mike McDaniels. I know some people said Brian DeBall. Zach Robinson name got mentioned. It's a lot of guys' names that's been mentioned. Now that Sean McDermott has been fired, his name has been mentioned. It's a lot of different people named that has been mentioned that we thought that the Lions would go in that direction. Now, this dude is young. He's only, 38 years old. So he's young, but he has a little experience. But at the same time, I guess we as fans, we got to see how it plays out because we didn't know what was going to happen when we had Ben Johnson as our offensive coordinator, when they took a chance with him running the offense, and he had no experience at all, and he actually did well. So we don't know. We don't know what the offense is going to look like, but I think this is the last one, man. This is having a guy like this to be the offensive coordinator. I think this is 3 strikes and you're out. If the Lions don't get it right with him, then who are they going to get it right with? If the Lions don't get it right with him, then who are they going to get it right with? Because this year the offense was still good, but at the same time, we just didn't run David Montgomery as much. That's the only thing that we really didn't do. We didn't hand him the ball as much as he got the ball the year before. And we did lose our center, our all-pro center, Frank Regnow. We did lose him to retirement. Then he tries to come back. But because of the physical, he failed. He wasn't able to come back. So I don't know if he's going to be on for the future of coming back. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think that he's going to come back. I think this is probably it for Frank. So we're going to have to go out in the draft or in free agency and go and get someone. I know a lot of people want Tyler Lindenbaugh to be the center of the Detroit Lions, and I agree with it. I think that it's cool to have a guy like Lindenbaugh be the center for the Detroit Lions, because I think he got the experience and he's going to give you what you need on the offensive line. But we might be in a bidding war with the Giants and other teams to be able to grab a guy like him. And it depends on what type of money the Lions are willing to give up. We are a frugal organization, man, and we really don't give out a lot of money to a lot of different positions. And I don't know if Brad Holmes would be willing to pay him $20 million annually to be the center for the Detroit Lions. I just don't think that that's just something that in the bargain for what Brad Holmes would do. But at the end of the day, we have a new offensive coordinator. We got to see how this thing is going to play out. Yeah, a lot of us don't know who this dude is. A lot of people are not familiar with him. But now we got to get ourselves familiar with him, because we got to see how he's going to run this offense. Now, we know that David Montgomery, we want to see him get the ball more. We want to establish the run in Detroit. We want to establish the run, and we want to be able to pass the football as well. We want to have a balanced attack, period. I don't think that we just want to run the football. We want to have a balanced attack, because you got weapons on your team. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, you got Sam Laporta, now you got Tesla, and you got J-Mo. So you got to be able to give them the ball as well. It ain't just running the football all day long. But yes, of course, you do want to be able to establish the run. And if he's elite in establishing the run with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, then I think a lot of people are going to say bravo to the signing. And if he does well and the Lions come out and they dominate, then people are going to say that these guys are genius. But if it doesn't work out, this thing is going to fall in the lap of Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, and it's going to backfire and blow up in their face. So we're going to see, man, because to me, I think this is the last one. If you don't get this signing right with the offensive coordinator, what else can you say? We've had opportunities to go out there and get a couple names or whatever. We chose not, and the Lions are never going to choose a name. They're going to choose the person is a great fit. And we have to me, in order for the Lions to be better, we have to go away from how we always do things. We have to evolve as time goes on, and you have to be able to go out there and get talent. The main thing with the Detroit Lions is that you have to go out there and establish and get talent. This is what the Lions have to do. If they want to be a better football team in 2026, you're going to have to find a way to get talent on the defensive line as well as the offensive line. And you're going to have to be able to find free agents that will come in here that are not injury prone, but guys are durable, that they can last for a full entire season. The biggest thing that's been going on with the Detroit Lions is, besides the coaching part of it, it's been injuries. The Lions have been hurt and banged up for the last 2 years, whether it's been on the defensive line, whether it's been in the secondary, whether it's been on the offensive line. The Detroit Lions have been banged up. A lot of key players and a lot of star players on this team have been banged up, so we haven't been able to do the things that we normally do. Now, I definitely think that the Lions still have the potential to have one of the top 10 offense in 2026. They got all the pieces on the offense. All they need is a better offensive line, grabbing a couple free agents and grabbing some guys from the draft and grabbing the right guys. If you're going to get somebody, go and get the right guys that's going to mesh with this team, guys that can stay durable on the offensive line, guys that are banged up, because a lot of these dudes get banged up in training camp. A lot of these dudes get banged up in OTAs and all this type of stuff. So we want guys that are durable going forth. That has to be the new mantra. I know we have the mantra of the grit thing. Grit is not working. You got to go out there and get talent. From this point on, the Detroit Lions, in order to be a good football organization and a good football team going forth in 2026, it has to be talent over grit. Yes, you want to be gritty running the football. You want to be able to establish that run. But at the same time, you also want to be able to have some talent on the defensive side, and you want to be able to stop teams. And if you can't stop anybody, what are you going to do when it comes down to getting to the playoffs? Will you be able to stop anybody then? All right, you guys, I'm signing out. Peace.